Have you ever had this problem? You're making a really timing-based game, right? For example, an obby, right? And your obby has those spinning kill parts, and you want to make a really difficult level where the player has to start at very specific time to complete it. But the issue is, making such level is actually really difficult because obviously your spinning kill parts have a script inside of them that have a speed variable, right? That like defines how fast is your spinning kill part rotating, right? But whenever you change this variable, you have to playtest the game to see the changes, right? And frequently what happens is that whenever you playtest the game, right, the changes don't really like match your timing, so you have to stop the game, change the script, and do it over and over again until you find the perfect values. So yesterday I had a question, is there a maybe more efficient way to do such situations? And obviously there is. It's called attributes, and basically what attributes are, the way I like to think about them, is like basically just basic variables that you see in code, like the speed variable, right? But instead of them actually being in your code, they're instead attached to an instance, for example a part. So if for example we create a part, right, and scroll down to like attributes, you will see that, you know, there is a plus sign, and if you press the plus sign we can create our own attribute. And basically, yeah, they are like just like variables, you know, they have a bunch of basic data types, like for example a boolean. Let's actually create a boolean called isKillBrick, like so, and your scripts can use those attributes to make stuff change. Like for example, if this attribute is true, right, your code could check the variable, check the attribute. If it's true, then the code could decide, you know, if your part is actually a kill part, right? So for example, this will be a kill part and this will be not a kill part. And yeah, that's basically everything there is to attributes. They're actually really easy, but I want to create a spinning kill part with you so that, you know, you see how to use them. Actually, they have just two functions, but you know, it's really important to understand. So let's actually create basic spinning kill part model. So a basic spinning kill part, right? Let's create a base that will be just a basic cylinder. Let's scale it up like so. Let's also make it darker colors because it fits it better. Let's then don't forget to anchor the part, otherwise, you know, it will fall. And turn on can collide off. Now let's duplicate the part, right? And let's rotate it 90 degrees. This will be our actual kill part. Let's scale it up so, you know, it can reach the player. Let's move the spawn point slightly, like so. Let's make it also like basic kill part colors, so color red and material neon. A basic like a rotating kill part setup, right? And let's actually get to scripting. So the first step of making a spinning kill part is actually really simple. So the script is located inside of the part. So to get the part, we can do script.parent and we will get the part. Now we can use this part to connect the touched event. Basically, touched event will trigger whenever a part touches the kill part, and we can just destroy the part that is touching it, right? So now if we playtest the game, as you can see, hopefully, if it touches the kill part, yeah, we just die. You know, real basic setup. Now let's actually make this kill part spin, you know, because it's a spinning kill part. To make it spin, let's create two variables. First off, speed. This will define how fast is our part rotating. And the second variable called angle, that will be just the angle of our rotating kill part, you know, so we can track the angle of rotation. So let's create a while true do because we want the part to continuously rotate around itself. Yeah, already AI is helping us, so let's increase the angle by the speed and change the part.cframe. Basically, cframe, why we are using cframe instead of the position is because position is just like moving the part, but cframe is position plus rotation. So for a spinning kill brick, it's actually the only like thing that you can use. So part.position times cframe.angles angle, actually it's the second variable, so angle, like so. And this should be enough actually wait before starting, don't forget to remove the true and replace it with wait, otherwise your PC might crash. Okay, so now if we playtest the game, the part should be rotating, but as you can see, it's way too fast. So what do? We go back, we press the stop button, and we change the variable of the speed to like 0.001. If we play the game again, as you can see, the part lower, but again, it's now way too slow. And like, if we are making a really difficult level, right, it has a bunch of these, and you need to have a very specific timing to jump over all of them, right, to start the obby, it will be kind of difficult to set up all of them if we have to go always inside of the script. So this is the place where the attributes actually start helping. So let's go back to our part and go to the last section called attributes, and let's create a new variable number, actually attribute, yeah, I'm just used to thinking of them as variables, and let's name it speed, like so, and put the same speed as we had in our code. And now, you know, we can go back to our script, remove the speed variable. If you remember what I've said at the start, that attributes are basically variables, but they're connected to the part. That means that, you know, if we have the part, if we know what the part is, we can actually use this part to get all its attributes inside of it. And instead of this speed variable, we can do part get attribute. As you can see, you know, returns the value which has been assigned to the given attribute name. And for example, if we have the speed, if we write speed, it will return the actual value, that is 0.001. So now if we playtest the game, as you can see, the spinning kill brick is also working the same way. But what we can do now, right? We have, for example, a really big obby with a lot of these parts. We can just take this part live in game whilst not stopping the game. We can go to attributes and we can change this, for example, to 0.1, you know, or I don't know, 0.3, and it changes live inside of the game, right? We are not stopping the game. We can just continue playtesting the game, and yeah, it just makes it so much easier than, you know, you need to stop the game, change the variable, playtest again. This is just much easier, right? So this is basically it about attributes. Attributes are really easy. So I hope you enjoyed like knowing about that, you know, you can use those attributes to make your life as a developer easier. And anyways, good luck scripting.